Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Remake. This is episode 19. Last time, we made our way through the caves, we saw Enrico get shot by a mysterious traitor in the stars, and we broke into Lisa Trevor's bedroom and stole her metal ring, or stone ring. So now, we have to go back to the mansion, and it should be more straightforward than when we did it as Jill, because we just need to go straight to the catacombs, where Lisa is going to be waiting for us. So I'm going to take the stone ring here, so that we don't actually have to go to the save room. On the way, we can just grab the other half of it from Spencer's office, and then we can grab the second object on the way back. So we're just going to head out of Lisa's cabin. Alright, so I believe there should still be a zombie out here. The zombie that I have never once shot, I think, in any playthrough of this game. Am I going the right way? Yep, there he is. Oh, actually, never mind. He's at the other tree of separation. Which is the perfect place for him to hang out forever. You think that zombie gets killed when the mansion blows up? I mean, it's not even entirely clear if the mansion blowing up would also destroy the residence and the cabin. Because, like, the cabin's pretty close to the mansion, but the residence is a little farther away. Alright, let's just ignore that guy. I think one of the outbreaks, I think it's File 2, has a mission that's fairly close to this. It's in the Arclay Forest as well, some kind of overgrown hotel, but I don't know if it ever addresses the nearby ruins of the mansion, because I imagine there's got to be a big fucking crater in the middle of the woods, right? Not to mention, probably like a big forest fire that was caused by the mansion exploding. These are things I feel like didn't really get addressed. Like, you can't tell me that nobody in Raccoon City noticed the massive plume of smoke that would have been coming from here. Not to mention, you know, the STARS team came back, and they did report what happened here, but even if they tried to cover that up, you think there would at least be, like, people who went to investigate if there was a giant crater. Use this to protect yourself from that monster in chains that can't be hurt by guns. Fix the doorknob. Wesker. Thanks, Wesker. If there's anyone we can count on in this mansion, it's you. Okay, so we take this thing with us. I remember in my Jill playthrough, I prematurely took that when we were here the second time. Alright. Then we go in here, which we didn't get to search because we had to go rescue Rebecca. Let's turn the lamp on. We're doing pretty good on ammo, I think. Okay, there's the metal object. So we combine that with the ring. And is there anything else in here? I think there's a defense item or something around. Yep. So we have quite a few of those now already. Because we ended up with, what, like 9 tasers for Jill at one point? So even with Chris, we've been doing pretty good about not getting grabbed. Books on everything from genetics to statecraft. Okay, so I think we got everything in here. I thought there was a document in here, but I think that's only in the original game. Alright, now the question is, do I want to bring anything with me? I mean, I guess there is an item box right before the fight with Lisa. At least I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. Like, right when you open up those doors. Use our little shortcut. Also, it's like a minor thing, but I actually really appreciate that a bunch of the doors in this game have like a completely different texture on both sides. They aren't just, you know, solid, identical doors. Alright, so now we go down here. Slot these things in. These ancient Romanian symbols. Okay, so there's a typewriter here. I think there's a item box at the bottom right here. Okay, so what do we want to bring for this? I think we are going to bring a healing item, because, as we've established, Lisa hits really goddamn hard. I think I should bring the emblems with me, but... I mean, we can just come back to those after, I guess. We're going to need those soon, though. However, for convenience sake, and the fact that we have 11 ink ribbons, I'm going to make a save here, just in case I die. Because she is something that I still take very seriously as an enemy. Especially with no backup, because you remember when we did this with Barry, he was basically just unloading on her while we were pushing the statues, but this time, Chris has no backup. So we head into these dank caves. I do wonder why they have this such a temporary, like, bridge down here. It looks like it was just slapped together. Maybe the floor caved in at some point? Or caved out? What do they call it if there's a collapse underneath you instead of above you in a cave?
You're a bit of a mess up.
Oh, hey, Wesker.
Chris, take a piece of the action.
I forgot that you show up during this. Take a piece of the action. Ow. Chris? That's all I'm picturing now is like when you play Mercenaries in RE5 with Chris and Wesker. I require an egg. Give me an egg. Wesker? Where did he go? Did he run away or did he get like knocked off? Alright, I was hoping to stun her. She takes her skull, and she is happy. Also, apparently, she reappears during Wesker's part of the rail shooter. You know, his escape from the mansion. She pops back up from this pit, and she's fine. Alright. Inside the coffin is a skeleton, something else, family photo. Her mother's infection diary as she started to lose her mind. Alright. So yeah, I have no idea about what happened to Wesker. It sounded like he got hit, and then I guess he just left. Chris, you've got this. Also, we got hit there, but didn't do too much, because it wasn't her club attack, it was just her tentacles, and those don't do as much damage as when she smashes you over the head. Alright. So I guess we didn't really need the full heal. I'm going to swap it out for one of our green herbs and just top up. Grab the 2 medallions. Alright, let us proceed to the laboratory. So yeah, I think we're still going to need one more before this because... or one more episode after this because I can't do the whole laboratory in one episode. I think with the Jill run, the last episode was pretty long, but it wasn't even the whole lab. Yeah, so even now, I still mix up how you get to the lab in the original versus how you get to it here. They've just kind of blended together, so I'm like, oh yeah, you get here from the caves. But no, that's only in the original. Okay, there's the wolf. Cue the Zelda puzzle solve noise. And away we go. Like, I like that they even modeled the whole elevator there, not just the doors. Alright. So we've reached the lab. No, I don't want the typewriter, I just want the ink ribbon. So, we're gonna switch back to the handgun for the moment until we get to the point where the chimeras start appearing. I mean, honestly, there's probably enough shotgun ammo that I could just use it exclusively, but we'll try to stick to Resident Evil conventions and not blow all our ammo. Because there are quite a few chimeras. And we still need some of that shotgun ammo for the Tyrant as well. Forgot for a second there that I wasn't playing Code Veronica, and these zombies actually take quite a few shots. Okay, that one's down. No critical headshot. Not this time, bud. I forgot I had those on the first bite. Oh, not being a caution again. We might as well not let these ones turn into Crimson Heads. You know, I haven't really bothered with the kerosene this run, but these guys are going to get back up pretty quickly. I wonder why the kerosene is not part of the background. It seems to have been inserted afterwards, considering you can clip through it. Okay, there's another one over here. No. 4 shots. Okay, there's the other MO disc. Did we miss one? I always forget where the actual discs are. I remember where the disc readers are, but I think the other 2 are down here. After we got the one from the tiger statue. Head into this room where it's still unclear to me the number of zombies and if they respawn or not. I think they only respawn in the original game and not in Remake. So we take these row antigenographs. A memory on the message board catches your attention. Right, this is just the puzzle to get the code cell. I think someone else has made a mod for the original game where you play as Ada, coming in here at like the end to steal shit. Presumably she had some access to this lab while she was posing as a researcher. But there are a lot of mods now for, like, play as X character during the events of this game. Like, there's one to play as Marvin during RE2. There's one to play as Barry here, as well as Wesker here, escaping the mansion. Okay, that one's locked. We have to unlock that from the computer. One shot, one kill. And he's not getting back up. And we gotta get to this door over here. I think this is also the only one of the classic RE games where you can't upgrade your pistol midway through the game, because RE2 had an upgrade for the VP70. RE3, well, RE3 had a bunch of different potential upgrades. You could just replace your pistol with the one you get from Nemesis. And Zero in Code Veronica also had pistol upgrade parts. I remember Zero only had one set of pistol parts, so you had to pick which character would have the upgraded handgun. Man, is this like a really goofy font, or is it just me for the the actual letters here? I do love this creepy, like, zombie storage closet. And there's another area in RE4 that is very much reminiscent of this one here. Another first aid case. And another grenade. Alright, well, I guess we better start using those grenades now that we have so many. I was like, oh, I want to save them, but, you know, it's fun to blow up zombies' heads. I think we've only used like 2 of those in the whole game so far. Wow, he did get knocked down by that? I went to use a grenade, but I thought about it too late. The super durable zombie. He's not even dead yet. God damn. That was like 13 bullets. Are you really dead now? Can guarantee he's gonna get back up as a Crimson Head. Just a green herb. Okay, we're not even gonna eat the oregano right now. We're just gonna use a full heal, since we've got like 15 of them. So yeah, I guess the original game really isn't that difficult, even for Chris. I mean, we're not playing on hard, but again, that's not the default difficulty, that is an extra difficulty. Though I probably could have done this on hard. Like, I thought that the combination of a smaller inventory and, you know, harder enemies with less ammo would have been pretty rough, but honestly, I didn't realize how easy this would be. Okay, we'll deposit the magnum rounds. I think we can take out the shotgun now. And also that we don't need the kerosene anymore, so let's slap that in there. There's still a few more zombies in here, but honestly, you know, one good shot with a shotgun will take them out. Hopefully. It's not always a guarantee that when you aim up, it'll take their head off. Not as reliably as in the old games. Now there's the last demo disc right there. Passcode terminal. Shotgun shells. I guess we weren't supposed to come in here first because we don't have the film roll to stick in here. Oh, never mind. It's already here. And we just have to change the lights. I can't remember what this code is. It's not 1704, is it? No, it wouldn't be. Or is it 4702? I guess we can try it. But yeah, this is one of those puzzles you can skip if you already know the code. Nope, because there's no 0. Alright, well. That's on me for forgetting we needed the filter before we could actually come up here. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just go through here, and then we'll end the episode after dealing with that room. But, that's still the plan. We'll just... we'll just do it after we come back up here. And I'll keep the MO disc because we know there's at least one GameCube down in the area where we get the filter. But yeah, now that I'm done with Village and I've already started Code Veronica, I wanted to double down and finish up this LP just so I have one less that's kind of sitting in an unfinished state. Because I still have to get back and finish Control, as well as the never-ending Jurassic World Evolution, and of course that Jurassic Park Dark Secrets endless playthrough. And then I've got like 3 other games that I'm recording that I haven't finished yet, which haven't even started releasing. But at the time of recording this, the Half-Life LP just started, if you want an idea of when this starts recording versus when it's released. This should be released in less than a week, though. I'm not planning to drag it out. I will forever remember this room as the place where I got completely destroyed by that pack of zombies in the original during my Chris run. The never-ending zombie gangbang. Alright, so there's one of the discs. I don't even know why I'm picking up these notes. It's just like force of habit. So I'll have to come back here to get the fuel later. You know, with the decrepit state of this lab, it had to be pretty demoralizing to still be working here after the Raccoon City facility was built. Because there were still people working here, obviously. There wouldn't be zombies otherwise. Before the Leech Queen came and infected everybody by releasing the T-Virus. Because remember, that's the explanation for how this outbreak happened, was because of Marcus, the Leech Queen. Getting revenge for being gunned down. 8462. And I think there's another GameCube in here, which, oh, no, maybe not. No, we won't watch Kenneth's last moments because they're kind of pathetic. Alright, so we get the lab key, which is the power key. So next time, I think we will be able to do the whole rest of the laboratory. It's like just long enough of an area that I wouldn't want to do it start to finish in one episode, but once you've done this first part, there's not too much left. You know, we have to go through the Chimera areas, get the power back on, and then from there, escape. And I guess rescue Jill. Don't forget, she's locked up this time instead of Chris. And Barry is just never seen or spoken about again. Really, there's not a lot of interaction between Chris and Rebecca compared to Jill and Barry. Like, she just kind of shows up once in a while. Honestly, though, I think the reason I like her as a character has less to do with her appearance in this, and more to do with Zero, as well as the S.D. Perry novelizations of the game, where they kind of took a... Oh, I didn't even know you could reload like that. Kind of took a favoritism to Rebecca, because she has, like, the three books that are not based on... Or maybe it's only 2. Yeah, it's only 2, but then she also has 0. I was going to say that the books from those novelizations that are not based on one of the games are all starring Rebecca, so clearly she got a little more favoritism there. Alright, so let's save, and we will wrap up here before returning to finish up this LP for good. And then we'll do the randomizer. I want to do like at least one off of the randomizer set to maximum chaos settings, which means not only are all the enemies and item placements random, but the the actual rooms that every door leads to are randomized. So you can end up, you know, going through the first door in the mansion and coming out here, and then the next door leading you to, like, the shark room. So it's completely random like that, which I think will be fun, at least for a one-off. I don't know if I want to do a whole playthrough like that. It's like, oh, there might be a defense dagger somewhere that's actually the key you need to continue the game, you know? But at least I know where all the items are, so... Like, I watched somebody who tried to do a randomizer run of this game as their first playthrough, for some reason, because that's, you know, streamers do stupid shit like that all the time. And he doesn't know where any of the items are, so... he doesn't even, like, realize what he's missing every time he passes through a room that could be, you know, an important key or whatever. Anyhow, thank you all for joining me for another crisp episode of Let's Play Resident Evil Remake, and we'll finish it up next time. Till then, y'all take care.